doing? What's going on? What's new? What's cooking? No one can see my face because it is approximately 3:53 a.m. Saturday, August, whatever the fuck. How's everybody doing? This is, of course, your mayor, the host of the Weedsville podcast, circa 1966. Oh no, we didn't fuck that up already. Let's try it again. My fellow townspeople, welcome to Weedsville. All right, here we go. We have a great topic of discussion today for you guys. I'm doing my midnight drive. I couldn't sleep. You know, I was up all night dealing with my own self-loathing and hatred for my being a failure and unaccomplished at life at the age of 29 years old. Like what? There are over 500 million 29-year-olds that are making six fucking figures. Yeah, right. Anyway. But, you know, just you know how people get. You gotta get there. You're just like, man, fuck. I'm gonna go out, just go ride the road, kind of clear my mind a little bit. I've been owing y'all an episode. I owe y'all an episode. I've been owing on that motherfucker like I've been owing on that motherfucker like a bad check, bro. I've been owing on that for like a bad check. So I'm sorry. You know, the mayor loves his constituents. It's just that right now, you know, the mayor's going through some shit, his own personal shit. I'd rather not be going through it, honestly. But, you know, what the fuck am I gonna do? Except deal with it and move on. So, here we go. Our topics today. We have topics for the community, and then we also have topics for the single parents out there. Not just the single parents, but also for the people, for the children. Now, understand this. I'm mainly dealing with single children. So if you were raised as an only child, this is more likely to pertain to you. Now, if we don't get to this in this episode, that's okay, because I definitely have it slated for another episode. But tonight's main event, the main dish that we're gonna munch on is gonna be about community. So, you know, right now what I'm doing is going for a drive, you know, through my county, basically, of Los Angeles. So, I started out in Compton, at my mother's house. Where else would a 29-year-old black dude be living in Los Angeles County? Unemployed. Except for living in his mother's house or his car. Like me. But, you know, I started out at my mother's house, and I took Alameda, I gassed up. I took Alameda all the way to downtown LA, down to Union Station, and then turned around on Union Station. So, yeah, you know, I turned around, I kind of passed Union Station, somewhere near like fucking Koreatown or some shit. I don't know. I've been playing Sleeping Dogs with the Chinese, with the with the Hong Kong cop and the trials. It's the trials. It's the trials. I play so much of that shit, man, I may come out with a fucking Asian voice in a minute. It's the trials. What am I gonna do? My name is Shin Shun Lee. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. My name ain't no God blessed Shin Shun Lee. Now, I did say that I was gonna go to San Pedro. And in fact, I think I might. However, I might drive past San Pedro for the fuck of it. Like, you know, drive through, maybe like on the St. Vincent Thomas Bridge. But, nah. Anyway, let's get to the main topic now. Let me light this B. Get ready for some fire-ass smoke. Look here, y'all. I'm doing 80 miles an hour. If y'all want to fucking race, you go ahead and race. I'm not about that life right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna slow down to 70. Yeah, I got my little techno deep house music in the background. I thought I was feeling it, but I'm not really feeling it. Not really. I would probably, well, I guess I could. Yeah, that's a bullshit lie. I'm feeling this lo-fi house mix of 1988. Like I said though, the main topic of this morning, today's show, is gonna be about community, y'all. And, you know, what the fuck happened? Like, seriously. Like, what the fuck happened to the idea of community? And people getting to know one another. You know, there was a time almost 10 years ago, about 8 years ago, I met a man. We'll call him Tony. All right, his name is Tony Velasquez. Okay, Tony. This is my good friend. This is my homie. This is my boy. This is my bro. All right, his name is Tony Velasquez. No bullshit. That's one of his names. Anyway. Motherfucker, if you watching, you know who you are. Hey, I didn't find your car keys yet. I'm still looked up. But no, we'll call him Tony though, right? Tony was my next door neighbor. And when I moved into the house next door to Tony's, you know, the first thing is that, look, I'm a gay nigga, okay? I'm a homosexual. I like fucking the shit out of dudes. Literally. Oh, I'm a goddamn mess, I swear. No, I like fucking dudes. That's my thing. I'm attracted to men. And, you know, I saw Tony, I looked at him, oh, okay, you look cute, thanks. You know, not really my type, not like that, but, you know, still. So, I don't know who talked to who first, right? Tony's straight. He's arrow straight. I'm gonna get over from behind this truck, so either you get the fuck out the way. Thank you. So, Tony is straight as an arrow, okay? As a matter of fact, I was there at his wedding. And, like, no lie, there were certain members of his family that were not sitting, you know, at the main table with him. I was sitting at the main table, you know, and everybody was looking at me like, why isn't his brother sitting in your spot? Well, no, I'm sorry, his uncle. But then some shit went down, then they made it up, and they got better and all this shit. But anyway, you know, but this really ties into community, because this is how it all started. Hey man, you got an extra cigarette? Oh, this your car? What happened, man? It's all kind of fucked up. Yeah, man, got into a couple accidents. Conversation, being cordial, treating each other like decent human beings, as opposed to just like, you know, being some standoffish fucking asshole who acts like they don't know how to communicate with the person right next to them that might actually save their fucking, not might, will. Because this dude has come through on a number of times and saved my life. And I've come through for him on what it is. Dude, you need to get the fuck away from me. I don't give a shit about your Mercedes, bitch. Ride and get the fuck out of my way. Don't fuck with me. I'm doing a podcast. Okay? Old ass fucking Mercedes and get out of my way. Yeah, thank you. Get the fuck by. Anyway, as I was saying, community is very fucking important. It's like one of the most important things aside from food, shelter, clothing, you know, that kind of shit. But community, that connection between human beings, without it, we die. We literally, the energy content of another sentient creature's existence feeds our existence, our being alive. How often do you guys hear people talk about how lonely they are? That's because that is not a part of the design of a sentient creature. Being alone, that's a threat. That's a threat. Aloneness is threatening. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail. Why? Only because I'm thinking about doing the show in Linwood, but I didn't want to fall asleep. So, fuck it, might as well go for a drive. I said I was gonna spark this blunt, but a lot of buts. I like booty. I like booty. I like booty. Anyway, St. Vincent Thomas Bridge. Here we go. Wrong one. That was close. That was almost fuck up. Here we go. St. Vincent Thomas Bridge. Yeah. No, community is one of the most important fucking things that we've lost as a society with our social construct. And I say that like this. I have a next door neighbor who's gay. Yeah, I was attracted to him for a little bit. Ended up calling me and my sister, as some other people around the neighborhood ended up calling the cops because, you know, we were concerned. We didn't want anybody to get hurt. I guess righted itself. I don't know. But, you know, we're neighbors. We're concerned about each other. You know, we're neighbors. We care. When someone's saying, get off me, get this man off me, help me, I'm you know, as a prior service member, I'm kind of obligated to offer assistance to protect this country from enemies, both foreign and domestic. Even if it's domestic dispute, it's an enemy of the state and the freedom and righteousness thereof of an American citizen and allowed to enjoy. I just had to spark this little. Thank you, Dad, for the Bob Marley lighter. Even though you gave it to me after my birthday, like 2 months after the fact. But, you know, shit, it's okay. I still appreciate it. So, community is a big fucking deal. And like I said, I'm not trying to fuck my neighbor, okay? That's like the last thing. But I do find it very important that, you know, you develop connections with those people living next door to you. Because if you don't, you know, you're gonna be fucked up. You are. You're gonna be really, really fucked up. And the reason why is because still very good friends to this day. In about 2 or 3 days. I'm saying 2 or 3 miles away from that house. So but now he'll still come to the other house, the new house, which we're getting ready to leave from anyway. But he'll come to the new spot and kick it and sit there for 7 to 10 hours, smoking pot, watching movies, playing video games. Ooh. Some poke pop. A little nugget fell out. I had to swallow it. Another key point of the importance of having neighbors and having a great rapport and relationships with your neighbors is when I was living next door to Tony, a really, really, really bad fucking storm came. And I mean, like, his mom's house got flooded. His apartment got flooded. There was water coming in and through the backyard. Like, literally, it was flooding. And he called me over and he said, dude, I need your help, man, please. Like, you know, my mom has slipped on the floor. It's a mess. Like, we're losing our personal property. Can you please help us? Sure thing, man. I'll be right over there. Give me 30 seconds. And that's how it is. You know, my mom has epilepsy, and she had a seizure, and she was on the floor, and it was, you know, it was Chris and myself trying to get my mom up off the floor, and we couldn't do it. So who'd I call? Hey, George, dude, I need your help. I can't get my mom up off the floor. What did he do? Hey, I'm right there. Here I come. A minute and 30 seconds later, dude, door's unlocked, man. Walked right in, and I don't even think he knocked on the door. I think he just walked right in. Like, shit. As a matter of fact, I think he hopped the back fence. It was in the backyard. He said, I'm like, yo, what's happening? And what did he do? He said, what's up, man? I said, I need your help, man. My mom on the floor. I need to get her up. All right, I'll be right there. Boom. That motherfucker know how to hop a fence. I mean, I'm not going to say that's how he got here. I'm not going to incriminate no motherfucking body. But no, seriously, the importance of community. I lived, and I still maintain a residence with my grandfather in Fremont. I'm convinced that the woman that I'm supposed to marry, even though I like fucking dudes, you know, I met her because of community. Why? We went to the same school. We lived in the same housing complex. It was the condominiums. We lived in the same housing complex. So, that all being said, what would it left to be standing to say that we grew up together? You know, how do you, I know it's kind of weird. How do you not fall in love with someone or grow in love with someone you grew up with? Despite all their faults and downfalls and, you know, how crazy they are and all this kind of shit, despite all of it, you're still in love with them. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's community. Community brings about this kind of shit. And it's a beautiful thing. It's literally the quintessential product to human development. Literally. It is the most essential product to the development of the human race as a species. Not just individually, but as a species. That we have community. That we are able to talk to each other. Let me tell you this, okay? Blake, baby, I love you. I know you're gonna be pissed off at me, but shit, this is before I fucking met you. Our neighbor next door had a Grindr profile. Wasn't at all the least bit interested in talking to me. As a matter of fact, he blocked me. Okay? And I'm like, wow, well, that's pretty fucked up. But at this time, I had my shit going on. I had a BMW X5. I was working, you know, I was about to get my own place, but then that shit didn't fucking work out. But, you know, because life is an asshole sometimes. So, what we did, you know, what I did is I was trying to talk to him all this shit. So, as I started doing this podcast, I posted, you know, to a bunch of different social media platforms. And then I started checking those social media platforms. And lo and behold, who do I get a message from? But the next door neighbor. And I'm like, wait a minute. You're interested in talking to me now? After I've gained a little bit of notoriety, a little bit of parenthetical notation. I fucking love that shit. That's one of my ideas. Now, no, I can't shit or some shit. And then there's PIMDOS. PIMDOS. I could fucking slap the shit out of her in 2 heartbeats and a shakes of a lamb fucking tail. Hey, everything has to be perfect. You got to do the, remember the of solving the equation. And in order to advance our tenure on this planet into the cosmos, the only way to do that, come on, get it out there. The only way to advance our tenure into the cosmos is by acknowledging and applying that fuck this up. Yeah, I know the video quality is going to be pretty shitty. Because, well, one, I'm doing this from my phone, as I always do. I haven't been able to perfect the studio setup yet. So, well, we've reached one of our main locations here at the beach. I'm going to cut the lights and the engine, and we're also gonna flip the script on what we're gonna be listening to as well. When I started this thing, it was at like 80% or some shit. Now it's at like, no, it was at 70. Now it's at 82%. I like this music, but I want to listen to some John Coltrane. I got to have that John Coltrane. I think Olay would be good. Well, let's see. Let's see here. These are a few of my favorite things. Maybe Africa? I don't know. Olay, though. A love supreme. A love supreme. A love supreme. A love supreme. Okay, fine. Fine. Wait, and then there is Wise One. Miles Davis. Yeah. Okay. All right. You've convinced me. You have convinced me. Give it to me, McCoy Tyner. Screw it. We'll start it from the beginning. I have nothing but time. Literally. I have nothing but time. But no. I mean, but now you want to communicate with me. Now you want to talk to me. And even in talking to me, it's all just a bunch of, nonsense and bullshit and games. And at this point, it's not even, it wouldn't benefit either one of us to have that same kind of relationship that Tony and I have. Because, yeah, Tony may be straight, but shoot, I love that guy. Man, that is I know, and even though he's got kids, I know this motherfucker will take a bullet for me just like I will for him. For real. That's how this motherfucker is. Shit. I told him, I said, man, I'm thinking about joining the motherfucking Border Patrol. Border Patrol and Customs. It's a 3-month course. It's like the Army, but not really. And he said, fuck it, let's go. We'll do it together. Wait, what? Motherfucker, didn't you? Don't you? Aren't you? Okay. Well, shit. All right, Tony. That's a real motherfucker right there. A motherfucker that will go into the shit that he... I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna shut my mouth on that one. But what I will say... Oh, I'm gonna say it. We have lost in our society, especially here in America. We have lost that Mr. Rogers' neighborhoods feel. It's become Mr. Stranger's neighborhood now. That's what the fuck this is. Society is now Mr. Stranger's neighborhood. Ew. These people are strangers. And they're fucking gross. And they're weird. Well, how would I know? I'm being as judgmental as they are at this point. Because I don't get the opportunity to get to know somebody. I'm just sitting here looking at what the fuck they're doing. And you're not presenting a very good image of yourself, sir. You're standoffish. The people you live with fuck up the block. You got cops coming in and out of the motherfucker every other month. Are you serious? I have seen more police activity at this motherfucking house than I have seen in my own personal lifetime. In 1 year. I have seen more police activity on this motherfucking block than I have on any block I've ever lived on ever in my entire life so far. And I hope to not live any more fucked up places like this. I mean, it's the streets of Compton, bro. But at the same time, y'all got to get y'all shit in check. That's ridiculous. Let me see if I could get this. No, it's just going to be a glare either way. What I wanted to do was use the spotlight, but it is Saturday anyway. But I don't have a suit. I don't have a suit on, and I don't even want to fucking show my face right now. Because I just don't like I got all this beard and shit over here. Look a mess. Hair is all fucked up. I just can't. I can't be seen like this. But I promised y'all a show. I promised y'all a show, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Well, I am doing that right now. So I don't know if this is actually gonna be an hour-long show like it typically is. But here comes what Coy Tyner is playing right now. Yeah, no, but like I said though, it has literally become Mr. Stranger's Neighborhood. Like, why is it that when the neighbors that were there either die or move, the new people that move in, people don't really want to get to bother to know each other and have that same kind of relationship they had with the last person that lived there? And I don't understand why. It's just as important that anybody that is residing next to you, you need to have almost a familial type of relationship with. Because when the shit goes down, case in point, this is California. Earthquake happens, part of the house collapses. You don't know your neighbor from Tom. Because you didn't bother to go and introduce yourself to get to know them. And so now you're sitting there stuck in a building leaking gas because the dude who lives right next to you couldn't give you a second fucking thought to be like, oh shit, yo, that's Tony next door. Hey, yo, everybody okay in the house? All right, let me go check on Tony next door. I know y'all can't really see my facial expression, but I got the wide eye right now. Why? I got the wide eye and the fucking raised eyebrow. Why? Because how many hundreds of people, I'm not even going to go into the thousands because I'm sure it's there. But how many, I'm going to keep it low. I'm going to try and keep it light. How many hundreds of people die every single year because they don't know their neighbor, to where the neighbor can just come on, hey, come on, neighbor. Shit, I know you. I'm going to come over to your house later. We going to chill. Yeah, all right. I'll see you later, man. What you got going on? Oh, you having a barbecue? For real? Nice, nice. Hey, man, come over and get yourself a plate, man. Come over and get a plate for the barbecue. You know, shit, we got all this food, man. Here, have some for everybody. Here, some for your mama, some for your sister, for your daddy, your grandpapa, everybody. Everybody get some food. As a matter of fact, fuck it. Come on over. Come on over. You know, it's my family, but it doesn't matter. You next door. You right there. You've been right there the whole time. Come on over, man. Celebrate with us. Eat with us. Be a part of what we are. Why? Because you live here. You live right here. You don't live over there, motherfucker. If you lived over there, we wouldn't be doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? If somebody, come on now, come on, y'all. What are we doing? What are we doing? And with the advent of the coronavirus lockdowns and pandemics, that has taken away even more. It has really robbed us of the most crucial part of the human form of communication, which is being able to identify through facial features and recognitions of face patterns how somebody feels. You're only getting about maybe 40%, 40% of what's really being represented when you're only looking up here. Okay? Hey, let me give you a prime example. Let me see if I could turn all these lights on and get a better example. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna scare the fuck out of these people here right now, but at this point, I don't give a shit. Roll up the windows, and boom. All right, here we go. Here's my prime example right here. The mask. You can't tell if I'm smiling or if I'm frowning. Or if I'm just puffing my cheeks out. You don't know. You don't know what I'm doing. You have no idea what my facial features are right now. So when you're doing this shit right here, you're literally leaving only this. I'm sure y'all can't hear me, but you're literally leaving only this right here. You don't get this. You just... And I get it, you know, it's the whole fucking pandemic and the whoop-de-whoop-de blah, 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 blah. But understand this, how many fucking pandemics have we been through? We still don't have a goddamn cure for the plague. We don't have a cure for bubonic plague, but they're pushing a vaccine on everybody to where you can still contract and transmit the Delta variant of some shit that it's supposed... I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna be quiet. Fuck that. Fuck that. And fuck them. Fuck that. Fuck them. This is my show. And you know what? I'm gonna say what the fuck I wanna say. I'm here at the beach now. I'm here at Rosie's Dog Beach. I hope I don't burn out my fucking alternator here, dude. My alternator's been squeaking like a son of a bitch, yo. It's squeaking so hard. And I'm kind of nervous because my dashboard lights have been going in and out and shit. And, you know, all that moving bullshit. Hold on. Let me tend... Give me 30 seconds. Give me 45 seconds. Let me tend to Bob Marley's finicky little ass. Because Bob Marley likes to fuck with me and give me hell from time to time. Do you not know? Y'all don't know this. I've been saving this motherfucking blunt since like maybe Tuesday. It is now Saturday. I don't save blunts. Not for you or no motherfucking body else. So, understand that when I do my shows and I be smoking my weed, most of the time when I do my show smoking my weed, I be saving the weed for the show. I love to smoke some motherfucking weed. So, but back to community though. And see, that's what I'm talking about, community. There was a item of interest. We smoked. He smoked a cigarette. I smoked a cigarette. He smoked we then started smoking some weed together. Drinking first, weed after that. And then when I came back from the army, I was super fucked up. So, what did he do? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I know you're not supposed to sniff this shit. I don't give a fuck. I like the smell of it. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, fucking genius. I kind of fucked up. I overfilled it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Jesus. I need to get the fucking towel. See, that's why I keep a towel in the back seat. It's not for sexual reasons. It's literally for the look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at my goddamn finger. It's turning white. That's where the goddamn oil got on my finger. All right. And 1, 2, 3. Flip. Fuck. That's a lot. I will not be able to light a blunt with this shit at all. I will burn my asshole out and the fire's all the way up here. I overfilled it. Daddy, I fucked it up. Daddy, I fucked it up. I overfilled it. Daddy, I fucked it up. I overfilled it. I gotta fix it. I'm gonna stop being stupid. I'm gonna stop making fun of slow people. I'm gonna stop making fun of slow people. Okay? I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna be nice. No, the fuck I'm not. And if y'all believe that shit, y'all a goddamn fool. Bob Marley, give us the fire. Yeah, I know my fingers are fucking filthy because I keep scratching all my goddamn head. Hey, listen, black people's head get greasy than a motherfucker, okay? And it doesn't matter how much you clean that shit out. And it also doesn't help that I put Jamaican black castor oil in my head because I'm trying to make this shit grow out. I want my cornrows back, damn it. I want my cornrows back. I miss being cute. New Star Trek mug, specifically for the episode. I wanted to buy it. Now, here's the thing. I wanted to buy a different one, but it wouldn't have come until Monday. And then I wouldn't have been able to record until Monday. And I said, fuck that. I want to record today. So this is going to be my new monster mug. This is going to be my new agua mug. St. Croix. I love St. Croix. I can't wait to go back next year. Like I said, though, that community shit, though. Like, exactly. My point, best point. The island of St. Croix is, the Virgin Islands, the Bahamas. These are all ideals. Well, not even ideals. They are proof that the just basic construct of community, people doing certain tasks to build a better, bigger race of themselves is basically, I mean, how many thousands of years have those black people been there? Because if they, come on now. Don't play that game. Don't play that silly little game of, oh, no. No. See, they dropped them off here during slavery a few hundred years ago. Okay, so then why are there African ships found on the coastline? Dating back before the time of Christ? Or even ships, not little Nile River boats, but ships. Who knew that? Community is literally the only thing that makes us separate from wild animals. See, we are civilized animals. Wild animals don't know how to make communities work together. Civilized animals do. The human race, we are animals. Let's just keep it real. We are an animal of the earth. That's what we are. We're not special. Just like everything else on earth. We eat, we shit, we live, we die. Oh, wait, let me try that again. We're born, we eat, we shit, we die. That's what the fuck we do. Just like all the other animals on earth. If you don't have community, not only are you stunting your own growth and your own ability to become a part of something greater, but you're stunting the whole of humanity. And I mean, like, I get that there are people out there that are just, like, unrighteously selfish. I get that. I feel it sometimes. But, dude, there's got to be something, anything in this world that's big enough to make you look, in the, not even just in the world, man, in the universe. The universe, which is infinitesimal in size. You know, we're talking about an infinite number of Earths, an infinite number of me's having this conversation, an infinite number of everything, an infinite number of these blunts. I fucking love these blunts. These are amazing. They hit hard as homemade sin. Believe me, I know a thing or two about homemade sin. Oh my God, I'm ridiculous, y'all. I'm ridiculous, y'all. All right, next John Coltrane piece. We'll go to Africa. Yes, we will take it to Africa. Ah, Jesus. What is it? It's 4:43 in the morning. It's about to be 4:44. It's a good time to smoke a blunt. Wow. That's not bad at all. That's really not fucking bad. This is some... I wish they continued to sell these. But I literally bought the last fucking 3 that they had. Somebody went in there in the weed shop and looked for... they were looking for these. And I walked right the fuck up and was like, give me all 3 of them, please. They were $10. Normally something like this is about fucking, you know, 30 or 40. You know, you get 2 for 50, something like that. Wow. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. This is the Weedsville channel. And I am the mayor, so might as well enjoy it. And I mean, I'm enjoying every little fucking bit of this. But I'm gonna keep hitting this. I'm gonna keep hitting it again and again and again and again and again. Is that the past year and a half that the world has been on this lockdown and mask mandate has really set humanity back about a good 30 years. Maybe even 40. Fuck it, 50. Yeah. 50 years in communication. Yeah, we got cell phones. We got streaming platforms. Different sources of media and entertainment. That's all it is. It's entertainment. What the fuck? Whatever happened to... Why is the joy of life now being... That's the question. Why is the joy of life now found inside of a screen that can fit in the palm of your hand and not another hand of a human being? Why is profound life enjoyment found in a motherfucking screen that you can hold in the palm of your hand and not another person's hand? There's something wrong. There is something gravely wrong with this society. I've never done this. I don't do this shit. I really don't. I don't say this kind of shit. Oh, put it in the comments section. No. That's not what the fuck I normally do. But I'm going to do this. Put it in the comment section. How many of you people in relationships? How many of y'all are in relationships? And those of you who are in relationships, how many of you spend more than 25 to 50% of your time fucking around on your phone while you're with your partner? I don't care if you're gay or straight, transgender, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. Whoever your significant other is, if you are sitting there twiddling on your phone and dicking around on that shit 25 to 50% of the time, you need to go and put that motherfucker down, sit down with a therapist, and reevaluate life. Because there's one thing that I don't do in my relationships, and I'm a horrible fucking piece of shit, and I've done some horrible things in my relationships, okay? From cheating to... Oh, that's about it. I've cheated in my relationships, and I'm a horrible fucking person for it. I feel bad. But, that being said, one of the main things I don't do, and it aggravates